Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Kodai Senga having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times, it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Chase Mitra, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor in plenty of time to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Austin Slater stands in. Good power, not great in the OBP department. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one close, ruled a ball. Down 2 balls and a strike. And that one off the outside edge. 1 out, bases empty. In the air out to center. And that'll get down for a hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Digging in, Miguel Vargas. And that's in for a strike. Vargas getting to start at third, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in Cuba. And that one pulled foul. Tap to first, Alonso. The throw to second is offline. He's safe. Benintendi to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. That smash towards center. Taylor makes the grab on the run. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. And here's the rookie catcher, Edgar Caro. And there's a strike. The pitch. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air to left center, McNeil. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Citi Field. And on the mound today, Davis Martin. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that drops in for a strike.
Got away with that one, left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
This one popped up. Capra makes the grab, 1 down. And now it's Mark Vientos.
Second baseman, Mark Vientos.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Sosa makes the grab, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto now.
Juan Soto.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it hits the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's a fair ball. Soto around third. He'll score easily.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Jeff McNeil in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Alonso stands at second with 2 gone. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is the inning. Top of the second.
Leading
And
off
here
for
is
the White
Sosa
Sox.
to the
First
plate.
baseman, Lenyn Sosa.
Senga back to work. That misses off the outside edge.
1-0.
Out to center. Taylor ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Batting 8th,
Michael
left
A.
fielder,
Taylor now
Michael
at the
A.
plate.
Taylor.
And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2. Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fastball is outside. In the air, left field. McNeil hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Batting
2
ninth,
down, base is
shortstop,
empty.
Vinny
Capra digs in now. There's a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
High fly ball out into left center field. McNeil flashes the leather on the run and catch. Back here in Queens,
Leading off
bottom of the
for the
second.
Mets,
Here's the catcher, Luis
Torrens.
Torrens. Swinging a foul straight back. Little chopper rolls foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Struck him out looking. So digging in, Jared Young, looking for his first big league hit right here. Ball one low. And that skips in the dirt.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-2.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 8th.
2 outs,
center
base is empty.
fielder,
And stepping in for New York,
Tyrone
Tyrone Taylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. High in the air, out to right. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. On to the third inning.
Leading off
Here's
for
the
the
second
White Sox.
baseman, Chase
Second baseman,
Meidroff.
Chase Meidroff.
And a pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. Full count, 3-2. Ground ball right side. Vientos tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Austin Slater getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now, no waiting
Now
around
batting
right there.
third
He was
baseman,
ready to swing
Miguel
it on the first
Vargas.
pitch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And that one fouled off. This one in the air. Alonso snags it for the second out. Andrew
Now
Benintendi
batting,
steps up.
designated hitter Andrew Benintendi.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that one a upstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo.
Now
That keeps this inning
center fielder,
alive, puts a
Luis
runner in the scoring
Robert
position,
Jr.
and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Robert takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. There's the strike. Swings through that high fastball.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Brett Baty.
Third baseman, Brett Baty.
Fouled off left side. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2
Now
gone.
batting.
2 down, bases empty. Mark
Vientos.
Vientos up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
That pitch in for a strike. Now 2-1. That's to third. Zips it to first. And the Mets go 1-2-3. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
White
And here's the
Sox,
catcher, Edgar
number 7.
Caro. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now the first
Lenyn
baseman,
Sosa.
Lenyn Sosa. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a foul out of play. Good job to fight that one off. 0-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner at first with no outs here. And
3
now
balls.
it's filled up.
2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. 1 down. Now here
Now
is
batting,
Michael
left
A.
fielder,
Taylor.
Michael A.
Flying to
Taylor.
left his first time. Taylor, 33 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now
Vinny
batting,
Kessler
shortstop,
steps to the
Vinny
plate for the
Kessler.
White Sox. Fly to left his first time. Out to short. Lindor. They take the force out. 3rd out. And we're back. Here's
Leading
Juan
off
Soto.
For the Mets,
Not only can he hit the
designated
cover off the ball,
hitter,
he's got a great
Juan
eye as well.
Soto.
And there's a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That's a strike. And takes low for ball 1. And misses inside.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
And that one missing inside, a sharp
3 balls.
slider.
2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hit on the ground to the right side. Sosa takes it to the bag. He didn't make things easy for him
Now
there, but they
batting,
still get
first
the out.
baseman, Pete
And now it's the polar bear,
Alonso.
Pete Alonso. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
The White Sox leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. And the polar bear strikes out.
Now
And now
batting,
here's Jeff
left
McNeil.
fielder,
First time up was a
Jeff
pop out.
McNeil.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Hit in the air, left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
No ball.
And it's 0-1.
1
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Nope. Ball 1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back here at Citi
Leading off
Field,
for
we
the
go to
White
the top of the
Sox,
5th.
second
Now it's the
baseman,
second
Chase
baseman,
Meidroth.
Chase Meidroth. Senga back to work.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
And that's in for a strike. 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. That one misses, and it's 3-2. This one lifted in the air, left field, McNeil. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit
Now
right
batting,
there.
right
That front
fielder,
shoulder
Austin
coming open
Slater.
instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Beatty throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Vargas, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
He seems to have lost a
Now
little bit
batting,
of
the
focus on
designated
executing
hitter,
that pitch
Andrew
right there, not
Benintendi.
staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Benintendi in the box now. No balls and a strike. Splits the plate, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. We head to the bottom of the
Leading off
5th.
for the
Now it's the
Mets,
right fielder,
right
Jared
fielder,
Young.
There's one thing on his mind this
Young.
at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, these Mets just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
That one fouled off. That's a strike, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Now batting,
And stepping
center
in
fielder,
is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. Flied to right his first time. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting,
Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
I think 4, 6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fastball for a strike. And a count 1-2. And that one missing low. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that's downstairs and outside.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Goes down looking. A new pitcher in the game, Reed Garrett.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Reed Garrett.
And now it's Luis Robert. He's already homered here in this one.
Luis Robert Jr.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out. Here's the catcher to hit, Edgar Caro. 1 for 2. There's the strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Strike 2. Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count's even at 2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
3-2 now.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Up next for Chicago.
Now,
first
Lenyn
baseman,
Sosa.
Lenyn Sosa.
First pitch misses. Caro, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Here's a 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Left fielder,
2
Michael
on, 1
A.
out.
Taylor.
Here's the left fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And it's even up.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Popped up. Infield fly called there. And the batter will be the shortstop,
Now
Vinny
batting,
Capra.
Shortstop.
Bottom of the order here,
Capra.
Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. 0-2 now. Up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, he
Up
found
next
himself
for
behind in the count
Chicago.
right there,
Second
but he
baseman,
didn't give in.
Chase
Now the
Mydrock.
base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Mydrock. Two outs, bases are full. And ball one. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Two outs. That one is upstairs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bottom of the sixth.
Leading
Francisco
off for the
Lindor
Mets,
comes up to the plate.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that is out of play. The 1-1. Way inside. In the air, left field, down the line. Taylor hauls it in, and there's one away. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Second baseman, Mark Vientos.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And that's downstairs. Ball one. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Up next
And now
for
it's
the
Juan
Mets,
Soto.
designated hitter, Juan Soto.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And there's a ball.
One strike. That's a ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Sosa under it. Makes the catch. And that ends the inning.
Now pitching for
Taking
the
over
Mets.
on the mound for the Mets,
Number
Oscar
43.
Brazoban.
And he's been
Oscar
fantastic this year.
Brazoban.
Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
So digging in,
Leading off
Austin
for the
Slater.
White Sox, right fielder, Austin Slater.
That one to first. Alonso takes it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting
Miguel
third baseman,
Vargas
Miguel
steps to the plate
Vargas.
for the White Sox. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
One strike.
Brazaban goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a four-seamer. Toss to Alonso.
Yep, he's out.
2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base
Now
is
batting,
empty.
the designated
Here's the cleanup
hitter,
hitter for the
Andrew
Sox,
Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Ball
Ball
1
one.
there.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-2.
And they'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Lindor. The throw to first, and Benintendi is out. And the White Sox go quietly. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jared Schuster.
Well, the best
Now
relievers
pitching
love
for
the
Chicago,
opportunity to come in and protect the
number
tight lead
51,
late in the ball game.
Jared
Some of them are just
Schuster.
wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
In
Leading
steps the
off
polar
for
bear,
Mets,
Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
That one the other way, puts it away for the out. Jeff McNeil stands in.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Line drive, knocks it down. Flips it behind his back, and that's a great play for the out. And now the catcher comes up to
Up
him.
next
Luis
for the
Torrens.
Mets, catcher,
Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Torrens.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
3-0.
3-0 down. Inside, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying
Now
run
batting,
to the plate.
right fielder,
Jared Young up now for the
Young.
Mets. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Rips one to right. Slater makes the grab. And that is that.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
New York
back, and a
Mets.
new arm on the mound to start
Number
the eighth.
55.
Ryan Stanek.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So here's
Leading
Robert
off
now.
for the White
He's
Sox,
already homered in this
center
game.
fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Tap foul at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past
Now
him.
batting number 7.
Edgar Carroll steps to the plate for the White Sox. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken back as you drove back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming
Now
out of the
batting,
bullpen
the
throwing
first baseman,
beaters.
Lenny
So
Sosa.
2 down now, and here is Lenny Sosa. And it's fouled away. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll
60,
into the bottom of the 8th. Miguel Castro.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading
Tyrone
off
Taylor
for the
up
Mets,
now for the Mets.
center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. And the slider just misses. That one missing inside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
The 3-1. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
For
Pretty
the
much
Mets,
gifted him first
third
base with a quick
baseman,
free pass.
Brett Beatty.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Robert hustles it back in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on
Now
here.
batting,
Always feels
shortstop,
amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come
Lindor.
through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
Lindor swings through it for strike 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Second
And now,
baseman,
Mark
Mark
Vientos.
Vientos.
0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And
One
misses
ball, one strike.
inside. Taylor over at second. Baden at first. One gone. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Ground ball could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th
Leading
in
off
this
for the
one.
White
Down the
Sox,
left fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
A. Taylor.
Stanek back to work. And that's in for a strike. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. That gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right
Now
there.
batting,
Hooked around that
shortstop,
pitch on the
Vinny
outside,
Capra.
but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Next to hit, Vinny Capra. And that one got a piece of
Hit
him.
him. First base.
Now batting, second baseman.
And next to hit for the
Chase
Sox,
Meidroff.
Chase Meidroff. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. That's off the mark. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one clips the corner. To first, might be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag. Everybody's going to be safe. Bases
batting,
loaded,
right fielder,
nobody
Austin
out.
Slater.
So up next for Chicago, Austin Slater. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it gets into the seats.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That
One
one
ball,
way
2
inside.
That's the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next
3
pitch, a
balls,
slider that
2
misses outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Slice to right. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-1.
Now
And up
batting,
next for
third baseman,
Chicago, Miguel Vargas.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Andrew
Now
Benintendi
batting,
up to the plate.
designated hitter Andrew Benintendi.
That's out to center field. Taylor makes the grab. And that is that. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jordan
Now
Leisure.
pitching for
He comes
Chicago,
in with a chance for his
number
second save of the
49.
season.
Jordan Leisure.
So now here's the
Leading off
DH.
for the
Juan
Mets,
Soto,
designated
1 for 3.
hitter, Juan Soto.
Check swing, and he went. Strike
No ball.
1.
1 strike.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting,
He's 2
the
outs
first
away.
baseman, Pete
And here's the first
Alonso.
baseman, Pete Alonso. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The White Sox leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Good eye in that
that's a
spot.
ball.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike
1-2.
changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Mets, left
Jeff
fielder
McNeil up
Jeff
now for the Mets.
McNeil.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Fought off foul. Man at first, 1 away. That's inside, and it's 2-2.
Ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets.
Now
Now the
batting,
catcher
the
up to
catcher,
hit,
Luis
Luis Torrens.
Torrens.
A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1. Alonso
1-1.
off of first with 2 away. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
The Mets down to their final strike. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.